Rob, many of the 36,000 migrants in Chicago moved here to escape violence and crime. Tonight, the I-Team has determined they are now in need of protection here from a despicable criminal element, sex traffickers. Our team has an inside look at SVU migrants, the tactics a Cook County Special Victims Unit is using to help new arrivals avoid being victimized. But for some migrants, it's too late.
There's a power and control component with that. With traffickers, they want to have people who are under their power and control, and they groom them in such a way where they make it seem like the trafficker is the only person that cares.
Cindy Gonzalez is part of the Sheriff's Special Victims Unit, led by survivors of trafficking or domestic abuse.
We are what is called the landing zone, where the migrants are coming in.
She visits Chicago's migrant shelters to warn new arrivals about trafficking, which is the use of force, fraud, or coercion for sex or labor. Hundreds of migrants attending each session.
In these situations with the migrants, they pose a greater vulnerability because they don't know the language, they don't know the laws.
There's a desperate need for money for a myriad of obvious reasons. And so if you were just to look objectively at who would be a perfect group of people to be targeted by the traffickers, it's this population.
Gonzalez tells the I-Team many migrants approach her after the sessions.
And so in those situations, they realize that they have been victims of trafficking, and they do come up to me afterwards and tell me that they have been victimized of such crime, and they just never were able to put a name to the crime of their situation.
Many of these people have already been trafficked before they got here. Many of them already had this happen to them on their way here.
Chicago police arrested this man last month, Wilson Vasquez, charged with sex trafficking two women from Venezuela who migrated to Houston and then northwest suburban Elgin. He has pleaded not guilty. According to documents shared with the I-Team, Vasquez arranged for men to come to the hotel where the victims were located and forced to engage in sexual acts in exchange for money. They were not allowed to keep the money. Cook County prosecutors say the women were held for days in the basement of this home on Chicago's west side. They were eventually rescued at Loretto Hospital. Vasquez had taken them here because one of the women said she was sick, according to prosecutors.
In many cases, they're getting some type of compensation for these horrible acts. So there's this hesitancy to give up on the income, traditionally, and there's also still this fear that floats out there.
An I-Team data analysis reveals recent migration is among the top risk factors for both labor and sex trafficking in the U.S. In 2021, 429 reported victims who experienced some form of sex trafficking were recent migrants or recently relocated, which is 18% of all sex trafficking victims.
There is unfortunately a lack of information for those that are migrating, for communities that are newer to the country, in knowing that type of exploitation is unlawful, that they do have rights, that they have the ability to seek help and services, and that they have rights within this country.
I really try to sit with the individual and really try to help them process their situation and reassure them that this is a crime, that they're not the only ones being victim of this crime, and there are resources for them.
A half-dozen sessions have already been held. Sheriff Dart says they plan to expand to all 28 migrant shelters. The Special Victims Unit is also warning new arrivals about labor trafficking, which is exploiting someone for financial gain. Restaurants, stores, it doesn't matter. It's been going on for a long time. Wow. This is a whole new layer of potential victims.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC 7 Chicago Eyewitness News.